Prime. Hello. Good morning. How did I get here? Who is this? I don't know. How are you? How has your morning been? I'm quite tired. I don't know if you can tell I'm quite tired, but I'm quite tired. Probably because it's early. And my brain is like, like in that time where you have slight brain fog, because that's how tired you are. But I'm here. I don't know. How are you, Crime? How are you? How's it going? How is it going? Waiting for your Switch to fully charge so you can spend all day groveling to my Animal Crossing villagers. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. That's what the weekend's for, to BH. Like, you gotta love Animal Crossing. Gotta give all your money to Tom Nook. All of your time and your money is Tom Nook's now. I need a Switch. I really do. I want a Switch. It's a weekend? Yeah? It's Saturday the 12th here. Is it still the 11th there? It is not the weekend. If you get a Switch, we can be friends. Hell yeah, that would be great. I'd be down to clown. But yeah, it is very much the weekend right now. For me, at least. It's very early on the weekend, actually. It is 10:20 a.m. But yeah, I would assume that right now it's the 11th for you. But right now it's the weekend for me. Time changes, am I right or am I right? But yeah. No, it's Saturday when I get the calendar notification to change my sheets. Oh, I see. Yeah, what time is it there? What is the day a year up? Yeah, it's 12th, I think. Yeah. 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 I don't know. It's 4:20 p.m. 4:20. Yeah, look at that. 4:20 p.m. Yeah, I'm streaming very early. Yeah, I'm sorry that I'm streaming early today. I have something in the late afternoon that I have to go to. And I was like, well, shit. If I want to play this game, then, like, I kinda gotta get up at, like, an hour earlier than usual and go from there. So, it is a little bit early. I apologize. Brain is not braining right now, but it's fine. It's the weekend. I'm excited. I'm excited for games. I like games a lot. Games are very cool. Brain is mush. Brain is mush. I did have breakfast though, so that's something that's in my favor. I did go take the fucking walk, and what's the temperature out right now? Bloody cold. It is currently 29 degrees Fahrenheit, 29 degrees Fahrenheit to Celsius. It is currently negative 1.6 Celsius outside. And I fucking freeze my ass off. But I got food, so that's what matters. Yeah, it was not fun. But it's okay. I got food, that's what matters. Don't eat till like 2 p.m. I had noodles. Yeah, that's what I usually do. I was just like, I think I'm gonna have a busy day, so I think I should just like eat now. Usually I would eat like at like 12 or something or other. Something. But yeah. Ugh. Brain mush. brain. Not braining. Very not wrinkle. Not wrinkle at all. Never been wrinkled in my life. Anyway, game. We have game. Game is good. Yeah. I need to voice act. This is gonna be weird. I don't know how to voice act. My brain's too tired for that. But I'm doing it. We go on music. I'll miss you, music. I'll miss you so much. Okay. I don't know how the volume is. Hopefully it's good. Meh. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that should be good, right? Am I too loud? I don't know. Oh no, we're going anyway. Da-da-da-da-da. This is it. Maya's trial. We're finally able to make some headway in this case. Seems like they're trying to accuse her of the other incident too. We're dealing with one tough customer. The real culprit is a witch. That much I'm certain of. The question is who? I think I know the answer. I also think I know the answer. It's Butler did it. Jean Greyo. If they think I'm going to let them take Maya, they got another thing coming. It's obviously the butler. Like, you know, like in like murder mysteries, and it's like the butler, and you're like, it's absolutely the butler. Yeah, you did it. Crime did do it. Like, look, you have a cameo. Congrats, Crime, you're in the game. Oh god, what are we doing? Wait, let me offer his breakfast. He didn't respond, the door was locked. The neighbor came to visit just then, so we forced the door open together. All the potions of concoctions for the study's been confiscated. I wonder if they're being properly stored. Okay. I don't know. That was pretty short testimony. What do you think of it, Mr. Wright? Well, we're talking about an incident that happened 3 months ago. We've got to get a bit more information first. Miss Greyo had plenty of respect for Sir Belduke, you know. I can't believe she would killed him. I missed a word there, but it's okay. I'm sure you'll find the truth. It's what you always do. Okay. I'm not sure that I'll find the truth. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. Sorry to tell you guys that I don't know what I'm doing. So you last saw him alive at 1 AM, is that correct? Yes. Master has a habit of conducting his experiments at night, so it was the usual time for me to finish my work. Weren't you helping him with those experiments? He would sometimes have some errands for me, but the alchemists generally kept their experiments a secret. That's why I would always excuse myself at that time, unless Master had some other tasks for me. Barnum, how do I do a Barnum voice? How do I do a Barnum voice? I don't know! This is me just going to have a brain meltdown, metaphorical meltdown, because brain can't think. That night there was no more work for you? That's correct. I wished Master good night as I shut the door behind me, and then heard him lock the key. There was nothing unusual about him, at least nothing I noticed. Okay, so nothing unusual about my guy. When I called him back in the morning, he didn't respond. The door to the study was locked, so he was killed in there, I'm assuming. And what time was that? Master would always take his breakfast at 9 AM, so it was around that time. So you didn't have the key to Sir Belduke's study, is that correct? Yes, there was only one key to that room. Master always kept it with him. Master's research was a very delicate matter, you see. We had to take strict measures to prevent outsiders from entering that room. Weird. Why? I wish to know. Occasionally, delinquents would try to make off with one or more of Master's medicaments. Words are hard. Thieves stealing from an alchemist. I can't say if that's incredibly brave or incredibly stupid. Probably the latter. That's why the door to that room is made of from thick oak wood. Wouldn't have been able to force the door open on my own. She couldn't have entered the room before that, then. Then how was it hurt? Did she do some witch magic? Did she just be like, witchy? Witch moment? Witch moment? Did she just do a witch moment? Did she do a witch moment? Did she do a go door moment? Did she just, you know, be like, go door, and then like, just like skadoodled in there? Familia... It's not... Goldor. Well, we need to figure out how Goldor gets into this. Because right now we have one Talia Magica, but clearly Layden was turned into gold. So, weird. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back, thank you. Okay, I'm back. You couldn't get rid of me for long. Oh boy. Okay, we back. We chillin', we vibin'. We vibin' so hard. We vibin'. Okay. Force the door open together. No fucking idea what this is. Wait, you mean you broke the door? I mean, she kinda had to. Like, that's kinda... The only key to that room was in Sir Belduke's pocket. The only way to enter the study was to break the door open. And you managed that with the help of a neighbor who came to visit. Yes, it wasn't a social visit, mind. He came as a patient. Patient? What? A patient? Can you tell me? It just did a little lag and I'm scared. Can you tell me more about him?
Objection!
Sleeping with Sirens, Cloud the Sonic. Cool, I don't know who either of those... I mean, I know what Sonic is. But I don't know what Sleeping with Sirens is. I'm definitely not in, like, the Sonic fandom. I don't know. Hello, Vesper, welcome in. Victim's neighbor is irrelevant. He has nothing to do with this case. Hello. Thank you. Wait, no, this is my chat. Why am I being welcomed then? What? What? I'm so tired, what? Please have a seat over there. But what if I wanna sit on my bed like I'm sitting right now? Because I want to be a shrimp. Well, hello and welcome to my stream. Yeah, bet. You know, we love being a part of stream, right? Yeah. Oh god. How are you guys doing? How are you, Vesper? I am glad, I'm happy about your, the collaboration. I don't know anything about it, but I'm happy for you. You know, yeah, this is where we're at. Wait. Trying to fix this box. I'm having trouble focusing, if you can't tell. BRB, just gonna crop this. Why is Phoenix so hot? Bro, so factual. No wait. So focused. Bad autocorrect. Bet. Press F to doubt. I doubt. I doubt. Why is he so focused? Man, this man's never been more focused. E. Eee. I think you're pushing it this time. Witness is hardly irrelevant. It's got him so shaken. Looks like he got a rush of blood to the head. Master Belduke has been making potent medicines, among other things. Among us! Among us! Among us! Ah! This motherfucker showed up in quarter-full armor. Yeah, because he's a fucking... No, he's not in the court record. I was gonna call him out for being a bitch. Among us we are? So true. We got people coming in from town at all hours of the day or night asking for them. And yet, in return for all the help Master offered, people would gossip about him dabbling in witchcraft. So you broke the door together with a neighbor. Yes, when I explained the situation to him, he brought over an axe. Then he proceeded to attack the door with great force, smashing it into splinters. I see. By the way, about that neighbor...
Hold it!
Oh, what the fuck? Who is it?
It's time for Emir's grand entrance! Did you miss me, guys?
Of fucking course it is! Fuck me. Okay, of course. Why am I even surprised that it's this bitch? Hold it! No, it's the hot cloud girl? Please.
Order! Order!
Why are they voiced?
But it was you who...
Why is it voiced? I'm scared.
Where are you looking, old man? I'm right here. And as for who I am... I'm the alchemist's neighbor, and a witness in that case too.
Of fucking course you are. Of fucking course you are. Robot voice acting game, yeah. Passion for just seeking within. Emir is always at the crime scene. I didn't know where that was coming from. I don't know how to say it. Whatever. It's you. Again. You're the guy from earlier, right? Yeah, that's me. Amir's name. How you been, Bluey? Are you really the alchemist's neighbor? Seriously? I know, right? Freaky coincidence, eh? But yeah, his house next to mine. Canonically, Phoenix speaks a little high-pitched beeps for each letter. He's like beep 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 beep. Yeah. Pink and white streaming setup on your Animal Crossing basic. Cool. Medical view earlier. Mir returns. Breaking like a king. He never ever learns. He do be chugging it. That's why I try to stop you from asking about the neighbor. Why so cold inquisitive bottom? But never the whole steady cold gaze. Amir drinks fast as if in a daze. And the musician standing next to you. Hey, that's my private bard, Birdly. A rap musical genius. Hold on. Oh, dearie me. Oh, dearie me. He do be chugging that glizzy. He's fucking going off. He's chugging. Well, no use shutting the stable door after the horse is bolted. Let us move on. But since you're already here, you may as well add to your testimony. Testify about what you witnessed on the morning after the crime. You can count on me. What are you gonna say, sir? You know, you think Phoenix wakes up every day and just asks for a normal murder case? I'm sure as hell. I'm fucking positive that he does. Like, I know him personally. I'm very aware. Or like divorce proceedings, yeah. Like in this case, we have fucking Maya Fey, of all people, getting goddamn accused because of course it has to be fucking her. And then we killed one of the main protagonists. So one of the main protagonists is very dead. Yeah, yeah, why is being accused? They killed the main protagonist. Oh, not the main protagonist. Main protagonist. They killed Layden. Layden's dead. We have our fucking trans icon, Jean Belduke, actually a girl, fucking trans icon. I love her. We have this bitch, and he's annoying. And then this bitch, who's also annoying. And then this bitch, who's less annoying, but he's still annoying. And then we have the little fucking boy. And he speaks like this, and he's really fucking British. And then there's this bitch. He's dead. This is the fucking person who's dead. Yeah. Why is Birdley portrait tilted? Solid question. I also want to know that. Like, look at that bitch. Look at him. Look at him. Why did they control T. Birdley? They were like, we gotta show his bird. His bird's important. Which class familiar, just like in this case.
Hold it!
Isn't that... Oh, wait, I know what the contradiction is. Fuck me. Can you tell me what caused the sudden realization? Sure thing. Sure thing. When the Inquisitor came around, I went to have a little peek at the crime scene. Look at him. He's been controlled Z'd his whole life. I mean, controlled T'd his whole life. My man's been controlled T'd. He's just shifted. Yeah, Dream. Oh, no. No, no, not Dream. Fuck me. Not the Dream. Not Dream. Oh my god. Is Birdley a fucking green stan? I hope not. And then we have our trans icon. She's my trans icon. I love her. Anyway. Oh, he's dead. Trans icon, so true. She came out as a she her as a good quality she. No. Why was it the same? That's the same thing that Cherry said. Cherry saw that and was like, Edris, no! No! That's what I heard him talk about it. I was surprised, because they must have come from the same conclusion as me. Frankly, they could do their jobs as Inquisitors, I thought. Had to be familiar. So he was eavesdropping. But I'm gonna see the familiar user, I'll arrest them myself. God, he's glugging. Witness, you are testifying in court. Can you not restrain yourself a bit? But I was like, please fucking stop glugging your fucking wine. Stop. Stop. Stop drinking that much. Please. All trans people share a singular hive mind. You've never been more right. What was that? Don't you see I got this to keep his spirits up? It's the most potent medicine. To the drink amid lives the savor, with an intoxicating scent and flavor. Anyway, this is a waste of time. I should be looking for decisive contradictions. Witnesses, continue your testimony. What if I don't know what the testimony is? Wonder if they've been properly stored. I don't fucking know. I'm save's coming because I'm weak and I don't know what I'm doing. I'm indecisive.
Objection!
Okay, yeah. Just because the familiar gem is fake. It's okay, Bessie. We didn't see anything. Thank you. Just close your eyes for a little bit. I appreciate your honesty. Something you don't seem to understand here, Mr. Mir. The familiar gem in this witch's scepter is a fake. The gem is useless. Just like this buffoon's testimony. Okay, Bardo, yeah. Therefore, your testimony didn't hold any water. Just like anything else he says. Guys, why are you so mean to him? Why are you so mean to him, Bardo? Holy shit. Why did he? He really did. I'm looking at both of them. They look the same. You're so right. You're so right. You're so base. What? Not it's good without credibility. The majestic Ramir now show humility. What? That's big. You should have listened to the trial more carefully. Oh my god, he's stupid. What? No, that has to. I can't believe that they turned on the music for like 5 seconds and then they're like, fuck you. No music for you. No, that has been dealt with. Inquisitor Bottom. This witch's scepter was not discovered at the crime scene when Sir Belduke was murdered, is that correct? Thank you for the key smash. I appreciate you. Actually, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. View the fridge, 1 second. Give me a second. What's the fridge? Well, let me show you what the fridge is. I just put a fuck ton of memes. Yeah. This is the fridge. Oh my god. Yeah. You could submit shit to the fridge. And we'll put stuff on the fridge. Jar Jar, I know he's back. He's back. He's always been in my heart. He's okay. You forgot his name. That's the best spelling I've ever seen of Ryunosuke. Oh my god. Yeah. That's not even Ryunosuke. That's the funny thing. That's what makes it funny. It's not even him. You think it's him. Swordman. No, that's not. This is Kazuma Asogi. He's very dead. He's my boy. He's Kazuma. Kazuma. That's what you said. Oh, clearly. Yeah, okay. Yeah, 100%. Okay, yeah. So we got Kazuma, we got fucking Edgeworth, we have Jar Jar, we have Golden Layton, we have Shulbs. Thanks God for revisionist history. Oh my god. Give me 1 second. Hee, I'm back. I'm feeling a little stuffy today, so I'm just like scurrying off and like blowing my nose so everyone doesn't have to hear like horrible sounds in their lives. So yeah, so that's the fridge. Thank you for redeeming View the Fridge. If you want, you could submit something to the fridge. Yeah. Like the horrible sounds? Well, too bad. You don't get the horrible sounds. The witch's scepter was not discovered at the crime scene where Sir Belduke was murdered, is that correct? It's like 10% of the reason I'm here. So, you want weird ASMR. Okay, clearly. What? Give me this, the angry face. What? Don't give me the angry face. What did I do to you? Bitch! Astromur. I don't even know if I can do ASMR. Can I? Is this working? I don't even know. Is it working? Can you hear this? Hi. This is Astro Mer stream. We're here to talk. Wait, let me just turn off the audio 1 second. Hi guys. Hello. How's your day been? This is Vesper. Hello Vesper. Welcome in to the Astro Murder stream. I hope you have a wonderful day. And yeah. Hello. Oh, hello. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hi. Um. Kiki's. Okay. I can't do this bit. We're going back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hope you enjoyed the Astro break. The we deduced that Familia must have been used, however.
Objection!
Ah. But the Familia magic gem was a fake. That must have been demonstrated. That much has been demonstrated today. What's more, as we've learned from Cracker the Parrot's testimony. I fucking can't believe we cross-examined a parrot. Anyway, the witch used the spell Godor. The fact that there's a green wall of the crime scene words cooperates that.
Objection!
And wall may have not been printed in the painted green 3 months ago. Corroborates. And besides, no one could have passed through a portal that's small. To be honest, I've started wondering where Sir Belduke's and Sir Bladen's and Sir Belduke's murders actually committed by the same witch?
Objection!
Anyway, Your Honor, I would like to remind you that that was the Inquisition's claim. Yeah, he's dead. He's been murdered. He became gold. Golden Layton. He's become the big gold. Let me show you his beautiful golden face. Un momento, por favor. Whip. He's beautifully gold. He's never been more gorgeous in his life. And that's saying something. Okay, let me show you. Let me show. Yeah, he's been Midas. Don't look at young Luke Triton. Laton. Downloads. Golden Boy. Look at him. He's been goldified. He's become gold. He's golden. He's become gold. He's golden Layton. He's pointing. He has the gold. Look how beautifully rendered his shading has been. Yeah, he was too OP. He had to get nerfed. So they already killed the main character. He looks sort of like one of those two Pokemon. Oh god. Yeah, so he's been murdered. This is where we're at. He's been very murdered. And they're saying that it's Maya because of fucking course they think it's Maya. He's right though. It's gotta be the same culprit in both cases. And at the very least, it's possible that the witch used the spell Godor to commit Sir Belduke's murder. What? In that case, so that's an offense that shows proof. I don't have proof! Do you have proof that the witch could have used Godor to kill Sir Belduke? What do you mean? I don't fucking know. I'm small brain, Game. Game, I am not being the big brain right now. My brain's kind of dead. But it's okay. Everything's fine. Dear Lord, I don't know. So, you gotta go? I'll see you. Have a good time. I think it would be this, right? I think this is the only evidence that you could possibly be like, it was oh, it's right there. Dumb. Okay.
Take that!
I'm stupid. I'd like you to take a look at these. Are to those the court illustrator's sketches? As you can see from the sketch, the victim was seated at his desk when he was murdered. What can you see right behind the victim? A small landscape painting. Thank you, Inquisitor, but there's one more point of note. Look closely at the painting. Do you notice anything behind it? Oh, I see it. The wall behind it has already been painted green. Which means the witch could have used the portal spell there 3 months ago.
Objection!
Objection, okay. One moment, my lord. Consider how small the portal would have been. Witch could have passed through it. I think not.
Objection!
Objection. Objection hours. Of course, the witch would not have been able to go right through it. However, if you look at the distance between the portal and the victim, you'll notice the victim, Sir Belduke, was sitting just at arm's length from where the portal would have been. Oh, so was he choked to death? Okay. The witch did not have to enter the room at all. All she had to do was reach through with her arms in order to strangle Sir Belduke, who was sitting right under the painting. Oh no! Mr. Bottom, what say you to that? Fascinating theory, Sir Blue Knight. But there is a notable contradiction within it. What would that be? Tell me, why do you think we concluded that Familia had to have been used? We had a certain reason for it, of course. And what was that reason exactly? The crime scene had been tampered with. It's been tampered with? Okay. Okay. How so? Under the circumstances of Sir Belduke's death, then it should become more obvious, even to you. The victim was choked to death. And yet there was no signs of a struggle. Highly improbable, do you think? So no signs of a struggle, but the guy was choked. Because we see the little hands on his neck. A man was choked to death, but there was no signs of a struggle. Interesting. What are you getting at? Think about it. Can you imagine? Maybe he was into it. Yeah, maybe. Can you imagine anyone just sitting back and letting themselves be strangled? Boredom. I think there might be a sector of people who would not complain about that. Surely there should be evidence of a struggle. Since we haven't found any, that must be the killer. Erase all traces of a fight from the crime scene. That would be the most logical conclusion. Now surely it would be impossible to do any such thing, had the witch only reached inside the portal. In order to cover up the evidence she had left, the witch had to have used a familiar. Without doing so, there would have been no point in her using the spell Godor.
Objection!
Miss Grail could have done it. She might have been able to tamper with the crime scene. What are you talking about? The morning of the crime, from the time Miss Grail and the guy entered the study, until the arrival of the Knights of the Inquisition, there was a window of time in which she had the opportunity to do so. We need to look into what happened in that window. Okay. Seems we may be in need of another testimony. Witness, testify what happened at the time between the body being found and the Knights of the Inquisition arriving. Sure thing. Ask me anything. Tell you all you need to know. God, I hate this guy so much. Chloe's meant tendless, or maybe you won't be laughed at us anymore. Aurora laughed at us before because I can't speak. Oh my god. Only 2 people accessed the crime scene at that time, Grey Earl and Amir. Believe it or not, Amir is the key witness in this case. Fuck me, of course he is. Fucking course he is. Why am I even surprised? Why am I even surprised that that's what's happening? I broke on the door and saw the alchemist jumped in his clear. Give me a jolt, Butler heard to call the Knights of the Inquisition. Never entered the study. What did I do then? Oh yes, I was asked to keep an eye on things, so I went in and have a bit of a look at everything. Well, that made me pretty drowsy, and I went and took a little nap on the couch. What the fuck? Wait, what? Mr. Mir, you said the butler didn't enter the crime scene? Yep, he never set foot in there. The moment he said Belduke, he told me to stand guard till the Knights of the Inquisition arrived. And then off he went. What a resourceful apprentice that alchemist has, I thought to myself. I almost feel sorry for you, Sir Blue Knight. After all, your suspect couldn't have tampered with the crime scene. Ha, it can't be true. Yeah, it has to be her, right? It has to be her. Like, it's definitely her. Defense, please proceed with the interrogation. Okay. We're proceeding with the interrogation, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. Ugh. Broke down the door and saw the alchemist slumped in his chair. Give me a jolt. Okay, let's just press everything. I'm not sure.
Hold it!
Before you smashed the door, did you check that it was really locked? Of course I did. Tried to get it open without resorting to brute force, but it wouldn't budge. So I went to fetch me lovely little axe. Squatted out to be so tall and still, yet a mere sprang forth. It was overkill. Huh. Did you think I lied about the door being locked? No. Of course not. Boy, she's so sharp she might cut herself. Or me. Most likely me. Okay, Phoenix. Alright, sure. So then I went inside. The alchemist was slumped in his chair. While we're at it, allow me to confirm something. When you entered the room, did the victim look like the way he did in the sketch? Yup, that's it. Spot on. Nicely drawn, Lou. You know, at first I didn't know he was really dead. He looked like he just passed out or something. Tired from his research.
Hang on!
Hang on. Miss Grayle, may I ask you something? Yes, what is it? What do you think about Mr. Mir's testimony? There's nothing amiss. However, Mr. Wright, I can tell what you are thinking. You can? Well, let's see if you're right. When he entered the room, Mr. Mir didn't notice that Master Belduke was dead. On the other hand, I ran straight away to call the Knights of the Inquisition. And so, you suspect that I knew beforehand that Master was dead. That's what you're thinking. Your face is like an open book. But isn't that what actually happened? No. I knew something was wrong because Master had very fine manners and would never sleep in his chair. When I saw him like that, I was struck with a very bad realization. I felt certain that something terrible had happened. Okay. I've heard about you. The word is that you're very collected and perceptive. It would seem to be the case. It would be more appropriate to call her calculating. Somehow I feel like you're not paying me enough attention here. Matters not, witness. Let us proceed with the cross-examination. Matters not, eh? No need to be so rude about it. Okay. He never entered the study.
Hold it!
Interesting. Okay. Are you sure the butler didn't enter the crime scene? Yeah, like I said, he didn't set foot in that room. Went in and sort of didn't know what to do, but the butler sussed out. Sus among us in this Twitch chat. Dear Lord, it is. We have the sus vibes. Everything is sus. I've never felt more sus in my life. Dear Lord. He told me to stand guard, and then he ran out. She went to go call the right to the Inquisition. Is that correct? That's correct. I went to the nearby garrison. We have the records of when the crime scene was reported. They match with the witness's testimony. They returned to Master Belduke's house with 2 knights. They began an investigation immediately, taking away Master's research materials and concoctions. In the end, I wasn't able to enter that room that day. There can be no doubt about it. As she... You know, Barnum's just misgendering people. Okay, sir. She is an alchemist's apprentice. She was under close observation following the incident. I wasn't aware of that. So in the end, she didn't have access to the crime scene at all on that day, huh? By the way, what were you doing at that time? What? Me? What were you doing at this time? Better look at anything, okay. I knew then. Yeah, I was asked to keep an eye on things, so I wanted to have a better look at everything.
Hold it!
What were you having a look at? Well, I was asked to take care of the crime scene, wasn't I? So I had to, like, make sure everything was in order. I mean, you know. Oh, God. Did he fucking... So I would smile with excitement after being left in the alchemist's room, full of mysterious stuff. Sure you did it, Mr. Sticky Fingers. And besides, she asked me to look for something, so I was doing that too. What?
Hang on!
What? Miss Grayle, you look lost in thought. Oh, were you talking to me? Even she can be caught off guard if I choose the right moment. You have been listening to Mr. Amir's testimony, haven't you? Yes, I have. He was asked to look for something. It was you who asked him, I assume. What did you tell him to look for? I think you're mistaken. I don't remember making any requests of that sort. Huh? Oh, Chloe! Were you even listening to what I said? It was a lady that asked me. Oh god. I thought there was a guy, you numbskull! Dear fucking lord. Oh, hey. Okay. Is there a third party? Hey. What's up? Why is everyone looking at me like that? My man just misgendered the witness, and then everyone's like, the fuck you do that for? The fuck you do that for? They just fucking look at him, and they're just like, the fuck you do that for? Why did you misgender the witness? Quite a while ago, we learned that the butler, G. Grayle, is actually female. What? That's why when you said a lady asked you to search for something, we assumed it was Miss Grayle. What? Daydream listening but not hearing. That look of shock is almost endearing. Well, why didn't anyone tell me before? Do you require personal notification? You should have been listening to the trial. Barnum Snuff. So fucking done with this. He's so fucking done with this. Knights of the court, scrabbling with a witness is most unseemly. What I would like to know now is who was the lady that made the request of Amir? Oh yeah, that was actually Miss... Hi!
He's absolutely certainly talking about me.
the fuck are you? Damn.
Oh, and you are?
Oh, I'm Letty. Hang on a minute. I'll get down there post-haste.
Post-haste. God, she's cute. I like her. So there is it her?
Miss Letty, who are you precisely?
Yeah, I also have a question. Who are you? Please.
Me? Who am I? I'm Letty Mailer. I'm the courier.
Letty Mailer. The courier. Courier is the person who collects and delivers letters or packages. I know. She's sus? Yeah, she do be sus. Hello, maid. Welcome in. We all do be sus, but she most sus. She is the most sussiest baka in this courtroom. How are you? I am good. My throat's kind of hurting, but I'm doing all right. It's just kind of, you know, it's a specific vibe we got here. But yes, I am doing well. I wish she stopped misreading my mind. Hold on, Miss Mailer. Do you mean it was you who irresponsibly made such a request to that troublemaker? Me? Oh god, how do I do your voice? How do I do your voice? How do I do your voice? Fuck. Ah.
Me? Maybe. I guess so. I just asked him to help me find something.
Outrageous! Why was I not informed of this? How do I do voices? I don't know.
I guess no one told you. Maybe because you didn't ask?
Manuv's like, fuck you. Manuv's like, fuck you so hard. She's such a troll, I love her. It seems that we will need to ask you to testify, Miss Mailer. Explain to us how you were involved in this case.
Frankly, I wouldn't say I was involved in this anything. Now I'm in a tight spot. That's because that guy said something weird about me.
Ease up on me, lady. Like the saying goes. I'm going down, I'm taking you with me. Beats me in a pickle all your own, huh? Dear fuck. Oh, then, Miss Letty Mailer, testify about that day.
Sir?
Wait, the ear ringing. It's so loud it made his ears ring. Oh, that's funny. Okay. My voice can make windows shatter. Wow, okay, that's a good joke. Sure, Belduke said he had a letter to send, so I came by to pick it up. Do we have a letter? We do!
Objection!
Yeah, okay, that was easy.
I was like, we have a letter, right?
The letter you found this morning. Hey, was it by any chance this one here?
Ah! Yes, that's the one. Wait, how did you get it? Your piece of work, all right?
Objection!
Lurk, make some dinner, have a good dinner. Hold it, Sir Blue Knight. How did you come by that letter? Just sort of fell into my lap, so to speak. It was the professor who found it, but he doesn't need to know that. It was the victim who found the letter. Love that. Found her. What in the world are the contents of that letter? Well, the letter's blank. What? Well, let's flash over a blank letter. As you can see, there are some sheets of parchment inside the envelope. Indeed, and there's not a trace of ink in them. What is the meaning of this? Don't forget that Sir Belduke was an alchemist. You may have used some kind of invisible ink to write that letter. Okay, so what you're saying is there's no fingerprints. There's no sort of technology that is helpful for investigations, but there is invisible ink. They do have invisible ink. You know, because that's normal. When was invisible ink invented? Never mind, it was 2,000 years ago. I thought I was being smart. Wait. It's okay. Indeed. That would make sense. God.
About that, it doesn't make sense to me.
What? Miss Mailer.
The thing is, when I saw that letter, all the pages were full of writing. So you know.
Objection!
Hold that witness. You saw the contents of Sir Belduke's letter.
I didn't read it. It's just that, you see.
Witness, this is an important matter. You will need to testify about it. Tell us what you know about this letter.
Okay, I can do that. Sir Belduke, that night, probably about 1 a.m., I made a delivery to Sir Belduke. He was writing a letter at the time. It'll be ready soon, so come pick it up tomorrow morning. That's what he said. I left a city and wished the butler a good night. Then I went home. I went there again the next morning. As promised, Sir Belduke was... Well, anyway, I looked for his letter.
I'm like dying a little bit here, but I'm okay. But I'm taking like moments to just take a break.
Then the guy went out like a light at the couch.
On the couch?
I got a little scared, so I left as soon as I found that letter.
Okay. I see. So you witnessed the victim write the letter?
I would say witness. That sounds illegal. The sheets of paper were on his desk, though. I saw that. And they were covered in writing, large to the margin.
But you don't know what the letter was about.
Telling you would be a breach of our privacy policy. You can't reveal its contents, or who it was addressed to.
Oh, of course. Okay, alright. Okay. Alright, they just have a privacy policy. Okay. You know, medieval people with their privacy policies? Yeah. Sure.
Frankly, I didn't get close enough to Sir Belduke's desk, I mean, so I couldn't make out what he was writing.
In any case, where did you find that letter the morning after the victim was found dead?
On a shelf, next to his desk, in a small letterbox. Yes,
Right, oh, so right there. So that's...
right there, next to his head. Seemed a bit scared, though. I was so close to a dead man.
So that's where she took the letter from. It's right next to the corpse. Okay, wait, So, Belduke was allegedly here. Belduke was here, the letterbox was here, she would have to go around, but there was this white powder on the floor. So if she were to go from here, she would have to make footprints on the white powder. That's weird. Now that the circumstances are clear, we shall proceed to the cross-examination.
Sir Belduke's letter.
Night probably about 1 p.m. I took a delivery to Sir Belduke.
Hold it!
That's pretty late to be making a delivery.
Look, he's an alchemist. He gets loads of strange packages. That's why. He often ordered various implements from the glass craftsman, or have someone gather wild herbs for him. He usually carried out his experiments at night. So yeah, he often needed items delivered at the middle of the night.
Sir Belduke seemed at all different from normal when he saw him that night. I don't think it's her.
Different? Let me think. Actually, yes. I think it was about 3 days before. Before Sir Belduke's death, I mean. That lightning stri-
Oh, so that's when the...
Hang on!
That's when the clock tower thing. Excuse me, Miss Grayro. Oh, what is it?
Anything in Miss Mailer's statement caught your attention? Well, just the lightning strike. Master Belduke did certainly change following that event. I wonder why it affected him so much. An alchemist and the sudden appearance of an old bell tower. Could there be some sort of connection between them? Anyway, it looks like Rayril is as much in the dark about this as I am. By the way, that strange lightning strike was not the result of witchcraft. What? I'll think. I see. Well then, let us carry on. What do you mean it's not a result of witchcraft? It's a fucking clock tower that goddamn didn't fucking appear. It just went like poof, and then it was there. I see. Well then, let us carry on. It's running out at the time. It'll be ready soon, so please come back. So come pick it up in the morning tomorrow morning. That's what he said.
Hold it!
Saw the letter he was writing. I told you before. There were sheets of parchment with writing on them on his desk. I had a very quick look. There were so many sheets. The letter must have been very long.
I'm gonna shift so I'm a little bit more comfortable.
Give me 1 second.
You're all getting the lap treatment. I'm sorry, guys. I'm putting you on my lap because I'm uncomfortable. Yeah. Okay. Cool beans. So how can you explain the letter being blank now?
That's just it. That's what I'd like to know about as well.
I wish I had some earplugs. Yeah, same, bud.
Sir Belduke, he was holding a pen out when I arrived at the delivery, so he was in the middle of writing. And also he told me to pick up the letter next morning.
Then you left to study. Then I went home. Okay. Wait a minute. When you say the butler, you mean?
Miss Rayril, of course. She was in the corridor holding a tray.
Hang on!
Miss Rayril, I'd like to ask you something.
Oh, certainly. What is it?
You stated previously that you excused yourself and left Sir Belduke's study shortly after 1 a.m.
Yes, that is correct.
However, according to Miss Mailer's testimony, the two of you came across each other while you were waiting outside that room. Now, this is an interesting sprite. Why didn't you mention that until now?
That's because...
I apologize. I'm afraid I completely forgot to mention it. You forgot? Miss Mailer very often comes with deliveries during the night. I did see her that night as well, but I didn't think much of it, as it's nothing unusual. I had no reason to hide that from you. Please forgive me for the confusion. I think that's sus in and of itself. My favorite gal, Jean Greyril. Jean Greyril Nation, but also Jean Greyril is being a little sussy. And I don't appreciate that. I'm laying down. I cannot sit up for this long. Actually, let me... Shit. That box. None of these bitches can tell the truth. So true. They really can't. Okay, this is a lot more comfortable. Well, that kind of thing could happen. Human memories are in no way perfect. I don't imagine there's a problem here, is there? On the contrary, Your Honor. There's one more thing Miss Rayril forgot to mention. What is it? I'd like you to recall what Miss Mailer said about having met Miss Rayril that night.
Miss Grail, of course. She was in the corridor carrying a tray.
You ask what color the sky is and they all take stabs at the color wheel? So fucking true. Well, Miss Guerrero, apparently you were carrying a tray at the time. What do you have to say about that? Why? Okay. Jean Guerrero, I believe you should add that to your testimony.
As you wish, my lord.
It's unlikely she really forgot about that. The fact that she tried to hide it must mean something.
Miss Bailey left us just as I was bringing Master Belduke
his usual drink. What is his usual drink? Tell me about his drinks. What do you mean by his usual drink?
When Master's experiments continued until late hours, he would always have some juice to ward off sleepiness.
What kind of juice? Is it grape juice? Tell me more.
Tomato juice. Tomato.
Wait, it wasn't poison?
Hang on!
What? Excuse me, mister. Mister! I know nothing about it. Nothing. Nothing at all. Witness, what have you done this time? Don't give me that scary look, Inquisitor Bottom. It was only a little bit. Seriously, hardly anything at all. What are you talking about? Huh? What do you think I'm talking about? The juice. The tomato juice, of course. You can tell they're always sussy if they stutter on denials. Well, this guy's just automatically sus, because he's dumb as fuck. The tomato juice. Oh, you didn't. Surely even you wouldn't. Well, like I told you before, I think I sort of overdid it in the previous night. When I woke up, my head was pounding. That's why I went to see the alchemist. But you know what happened? When I was left alone in the alchemist's study, kinda caught me eye. The bottle, I mean... The tomato juice. Thought it might make the headache go away, you know. Do British people say tomato or tomato? Is it tomato or tomato? I just don't know. This is a general question. Because I'm curious. Not that I will actually use it. I'm just kind of alternating between what I think they say. But... curiosity kills the cat. Tomato. It's tomato. Okay. I got it. It's tomato. Thought I might make the headache go away, you know. So you drink it. The juice found at the crime. So he fucking drank the juice? Well, why shouldn't I? It's a drink, ain't it? What else you want to do with a drink? You drink it, right? Wait, okay. So Jean Grey was like, yo, Master, what up, my guy? I'm just gonna give you your tomato juice. And then my guy Belduke didn't drink any of the fucking tomato juice. And then he just was like, Lamau, I'm just gonna leave this here. And then my guy Amir comes in and just fucking slurps it up. Love that for us. Can you tell us where the bottle is? No. Come to think of it, I don't remember seeing it at the crime scene. It has been confiscated. Confiscated. As I mentioned previously, the occult crime analysis confiscated all of Buster's personal belongings from the crime scene. Is that so? Well, I believe we should take a note of the bottle and add it to the court record.
Tomato juice.
So, yeah, so there I was, having a bit of juice when the girl came around.
Sir?
Tell you the truth, I don't quite remember what happened after that.
That's when he passed out, huh? Look for the letter. His usual drink. What is his usual drink? Wait, let me look at this.
Belduke before his death, Amir drank some of the juice the following day. Does that imply that my guy, does that imply that, so Belduke didn't drink the tomato juice, so we have this, crime scene sketches, and we have that. So we need to figure out what that is, because I think the assumption is it's blood, but if it's like a type of juice. Oh, so tomato juice is right there. So that's the tomato juice. Tomato juice is right there. Is the tomato juice in this one? No. Is that a purposeful contradiction? Weird. Okay. Huh. I'm just gonna keep pressing. Well, anyway, look for the letter. Okay, press. You took the letter from the crime scene.
That's right. Took it from the crime scene.
Objection!
Do you not realize that pinching evidence from a crime scene is a crime worthy of severe punishment?
Well, it might be a crime, sure. Just look at the witch's defender. He's got to defend the witch using any dirty tricks at its disposal. What do you mean by that?
Ma'am? Dirty tricks? What dirty tricks?
It's the same for me, you know. Makoya. So come rain and shine, I gotta deliver.
Well, this Mela. I love her. She reminds me of Gina. So inspired by that young lady's spirit that I kinda had the hope. Although inspired by her dedication, he betrayed a lack of concentration. It was entirely my fault that it came to that. Had I only been at the residence then. Blarg. Wait, why blarg? Weirdo. Weirdo as fuck. Graham was out notifying the knights at the time. Then the guy went out of the light, out like a light on the couch. I got a little scared. I left as soon as I found the letter. Wait, did Amir, was there something spiking the tomato juice? He went out like a light.
Was happy to look for the letter, and then it happened, out of the blue. He just passed out, the rascal. He collapsed, and his eyes rolled back. He wouldn't move.
It almost sounds like he died.
No such luck, unfortunately. The horrible sound. He was greatly deceived. I thought my ears would explode.
Not sure what came over me. Never happened to me before, sleeping like that. You know, I didn't just fall asleep. More like I sort of blacked out, I guess. No idea why. Oi guys, what do you think? Any ideas? I think it bears no elements. And there you have my honest answer. Okay, so Belduke definitely drank something that was bad. And I think it's good that I wasn't there. But the question, why did he black out like that? Yeah, why did he black out like that? That's weird. I'm gonna pretend that I have evidence. Oh, maybe it's the tomato juice. Probably. Your Honor, I have a clue why this witness suddenly lost consciousness. You do? Really? Did you work it out, Bluey? If that's the case, maybe the defense presents some evidence. Which piece of evidence show why this man fell unconscious? Not like the tomato juice, right?
Take that!
Mister, I believe the reason why you lost consciousness at the crime scene is tied to a centerpiece of evidence. But it wasn't just because, you know, a bit too much of fun the night before. No, it was because of this. The tomato juice. I want to figure out if Barnum says tomato or tomato. I have a feeling that Barnum says tomato because he's fucking annoying. But I think Amir says tomato. You gotta say it like weirdly. That seems like a thing you would do. You pass out right after drinking the juice. Therefore, it's not unreasonable to assume that there's a direct connection between the two. Tomato juice does not make people fall unconscious, Sir Blue Knight. Exactly. That's why something must have been added to the contents of that bottle. Something like a soporific. You mean sleep medicine? So you know what a soporific is, but you don't have fucking fingerprints. Wait. When was soporifics invented? Were soporific invented? Deep sleep. Soporific is something that uses sleep. I got that, buddy. Never mind. Very early on. I'm just making assumptions because I want to get angry. And if a soporific was mixed in the tomato juice, that means Sir Belduke would have been unconscious at the time he was assailed. Oh. The sketch. Have another look. The red liquid trickling down from the tomato's mouth. Yeah, the victim's mouth. Is proof that Sir Belduke must have drank the tomato juice. I had failed to consider this. Okay, so it is that. Prisoner Bono, I bet you remember saying this to the court. Could you imagine anyone just sitting back and letting themselves be strangled? Clearly there should be an evidence of a struggle. But since we haven't found any, that must mean the killer erased all traces of a fight from the crime scene. However, if the victim was unconscious when his assailant was strangling him, the killer could have committed the crime through a small portal big enough to put their arms through, after all.
Objection!
And maybe so, but tell me this. How would the culprit have managed to obtain such a strong soporific? Oh yeah, there we go. It was very simple, and I think you realized why. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. From the alchemist. That's right. An alchemist would no doubt have a wide array of various medicaments in their possession. Fucking hate that word. I fucking hate medicaments. Medicaments. I hate them. And an apprentice would have little trouble stealing some of them from their study. Isn't that right, Miss Grayle? How should I respond to that? I'm sorry to disappoint you, may perhaps be the best way to put it.
What do you mean?
Even though that juice bottle has been safely stored for the past 3 months, I'm positive it would be impossible to find any traces of that soporific now.
You wicked.
This is unbelievable. Was it really the butler who did it?
Oh, I forgot Layton was there. Look at him. I forgot he existed in this courtroom. Whatever she says holds true.
She was pretending to be a boy. That's why he's sus to start with.
Oh, fucking hate that.
Is she a witch?
I love this bit. It's a good bit.
Hold on, everyone. What could have done that to Sir Belduke? She would never do it. Please, let us testify just one more time. Miss Grayle, let's tell them. To prove that they're wrong. They have no idea how much you've done for Sir Belduke.
Miss Mala. Oh my god, they're so lesbians. Okay. Listen. Does Jean Grayle have an age? Okay, neither of them have ages. I'm just like thinking, like, they look like they would either be best friends or best lesbians. Like, you gotta give it to them. They're cute. Very well, I shall grant your request. Testify about your relationship between Miss Grail and Sir Belduke.
Master took me in, complete stranger. I will forever be indebted to him. That's why I could never make an attempt on his life, through magic or otherwise.
Belduke was gay? Belduke's so fucking gay. So true.
Sir Belduke was a wonderful man. He's the one who recommended me this line of work to me. And he's the one who told me about it. Confidentiality, obligation, I mean. I've never once broken it.
It's true that Sir Belduke evoked fear due to him being an alchemist. However, he was also a man of admirable character who supported the townsfolk through his research. Why would anyone want to kill such a man? The question keeps haunting me, however much I think about it. Which is the known reason behind the evil. That's what make them witches. Barnum, there's no need to be slightly misogynistic here. We don't, I support women's wrongs. I think women could go off and fucking, fight someone and commit murder. I support them. Yeah. I support the women here. There's no need to be like, they're evil. Yeah, they might be evil, but fuck yeah, I support them. Barnum watches podcasts of divorced white middle-aged men. So true. Now the defense may begin its interrogation.
Alchemist.
Could never take an attempt as life through magic or otherwise. Let's do this one first.
Hold it!
I want to learn about the lore. How long has it been since you began serving Sir Belduke? He's like, you right, misogyny is poggers. Yes, I will spend my life savings on your books. Oh my god. Like, to be fair though, the reason why Barnum's slightly misogynistic is because he's been fucking primed to be misogynistic. Like, he just doesn't realize not being misogynistic is, like, fucking okay. Like, he doesn't understand that concept. It's almost like, so like Barnum has this contradiction about him because his whole world is misogynistic, and so he assumes misogynistic is okay because he's been basically taught to be that way. And I feel bad for him, to be honest, but like, he also is misogynistic. How long has it been since you began serving Sir Belduke? Product of a society with none of the introspection to unlearn it. Yeah. I suppose it'll be 5 years now. I do hate the person who spurred this misogynistic, though. Like, I know exactly. It's definitely the storyteller who's like, created this assumption that you have to be misogynistic here. And I fucking hate it. I fucking hate him. He's disgusting. Like, my guy fucking looked at his daughter and was, like, horrible to his daughter, and then his daughter left, obviously, because he was a shithead. And then he basically, like, gave these beliefs to fucking everyone. It's disgusting. Before that, I had lost everything. I had nothing or nobody left in this world. You lost everything? That's when Master Belduke helped me. He kindly took me in and gave me work. What did she go through before she started working for Belduke? Later, when I was helping Master Belduke with his research, he even taught me how to read and write. I was able to live comfortably for so long, all because of Master. I don't know much about Grey Earl. She doesn't seem the type to kill someone she owes so much to. Yeah, but we think it's her, right? That's the vibe. You know? Everyone in this town knows how you served Sir Belduke. Now you may continue your testimony. That's why I could never take an attempt on his life, through magic or otherwise. The gender non-conforming character is sus. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. I don't think it's her, though.
Hold it!
Claiming you had no reason to kill Sir Belduke. Yes, you could ask whomever you wish, and I'm sure they would say the same. That is so. It's widely known that Jean Grey Earl was devoted by serving Sir Belduke. It's difficult to imagine that she could brutally murder her respected master. Indeed, I am of the same opinion. I visited Sir Belduke on several occasions to inquire about this piece of evidence or that. And I must say, I felt there was a strong bond of trust between him and Miss Grey Earl. Do you still think you can come up with a motive? A motive? Jean Grey Earl's motive for murder. Why is that related to what? Grey Earl risked a lot to conjure up a small portal on the wall, and then she killed Belduke, but what motive did she have? I don't fucking know. Maybe it's another motive? I understand the defense will prevent said evidence. Oh, fuck me. Evidence to indict Jean Grey Earl's motive for murder. No. I'm also confused. Wait, what? What's this about Sir Blue Knight? Sir Belduke's life was taken that day. That is a fact. However, was this actually the culprit's true objective?
Objection!
What do you mean? What? This is nonsense. Sir Belduke was murdered. What other possible reason could there be besides someone wanting him dead? Fairly positive this piece of evidence would lead us to the culprit's real motive. What? Oh no. Very well. Defense present evidence. To indict Jean Grey motive for committing the crime. What? Wait. Okay. Let's go through the evidence. So, not the case outline. I don't think the green wall would have made Jean Grey Earl want to commit murder. Floor plan, don't think it's that. I don't think the Talia Magica is related. Layden wasn't even related to this incident. Oh my god, he's been pixelized. It could be the letter because the letter had blank sheets of parchment in it, right? And mailer was at the same time, so maybe there was an exchange of the stuff in the letter because the letter was so important. It could be the crime scene sketches, maybe. I don't think, maybe tomato juice? I don't think it's tomato juice. I'm gonna say it's the blank letter.
Take that!
Okay, cool, great. Miss Grey Earl had no reason for wanting to kill Sir Belduke. However, there was another incident that night which is related to this case. And I have an idea what it was. Another incident. Referring to this letter. Sir Belduke wrote a letter shortly before his death, yet all we have here is the blank sheets of parchment. Yeah, what was in this letter? This is important. Fascinating. Are you saying maybe a witch used some kind of ink-removing magic on that letter, Mr. Wright? No, that doesn't make sense. No, the spell used by the witch was, of course, Godor. Let's go over the state of the crime scene one more time. As we know from Miss Mailer's testimony, the letter was in a letterbox next to the victim's head. Yes, it's in the sketch as well. The letterbox is on the far side of the shelf. The point of note is the location of that letterbox. Unbelievable! Yeah, as Inquisitor Barnum seems to have noticed, the letterbox is within reach of the small portal conjured by the witch painting behind the painting on the wall. I see. Okay, so there is that portal, and that's important. Oh, indeed it is! And as Sir Belduke's butler, you would have known exactly where he keeps his letters. This is true. Indeed, Master Belduke would always keep his letters in that letterbox before posting them. You mentioned no such thing. Interesting. This is interesting. Okay. Miss Grayrel, you created a portal with Godor, not with the intention of killing Sir Belduke. You were after this letter, weren't you? But the letter is blank. That's merely wild conjecture. I didn't even know about that letter at the time. You didn't? Now that's very strange. When Miss Mailer came by that night, Sir Belduke was busy writing his letter, and that's when you entered, carrying a bottle of tomato juice. Ah. There's no way you would have known that your master was writing a letter to someone, and you could have known even more than that. For instance, perhaps you knew that what he was writing about. That's enough. I served Master Belduke as his butler. I would never have pryed into his personal affairs. Whatever it was he wrote in his final letter to the storyteller, it is no concern of mine. Oh, because she said the storyteller. Okay, I see. Your Honor. Yes, defense? I'd like Miss Grayrel last statement to be added to the testimony. Any objections, Inquisitor Barnum? No, my lord. Interesting. Very well. Witness, include what you just told us in your testimony. As you wish, my lord. Interesting. Okay. There's a contradiction in this testimony, right? So I think... let's press it. Let me get this straight. You didn't know anything about the victim's letter. That's right. I believe I said as much already. Yeah, she slipped. She slipped. Then how did you know? How did you know it was addressed to the storyteller? Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, indeed. Why don't you answer his question, witness? It's true that this letter is addressed to the storyteller. But when did you find out about it? I've spoken about the murder with many people the past 3 months.
Hang on!
Excuse me, Miss Mailer.
Ow!
Thought I caught her off guard, but maybe it's her screech that caught me off guard. So perhaps anything you would like to add to Miss Grayrel's testimony?
Not really.
In that case, let me ask you a different question. Did you tell Miss Grayrel about Sir Belduke's letter?
I don't know.
Do not beat around the bush with this. Answer the question.
If I may briefly interrupt. Testifying right now. If you wish to question Miss Mailer, please do so once you have finished interrogating me.
She's not going to let me question Mailer from the looks of it.
But if she's so keen to prevent her answering, this might be a critical point of the testimony. I've got to find another way to fishing for that information.
Witnesses, continue testifying. Okay, so it's something with that. Well, this wonderful man.
No reason to take his life or steal a letter from the storyteller. Why can't we all kiss? No. Huh. What if we just don't? It's this one, right? Yeah, it's this one.
Speeding through, speeding through, speeding through, speeding through. When did you find out about it? Talking about the murder with many people over the past 3 months. I'm not gonna press that. Everyone has been very kind to me. They've also told me all sorts of things. I must have heard about it from someone at some point. Okay, so obviously she heard it from her lesbian girlfriend, Mailer, obviously. Well, that incident was certainly much talk about. Would you not agree, defense? Does her testimony hold together? No. It's fucking horrible. There was a huge contradiction in Miss Grayl's testimony. You're becoming very predictable, Sir Blue Knight. If there is a contradiction, I hope you have evidence to prove it. Here's my chance. There's only one way to expose this contradiction. Is there evidence? I don't know. I would assume there is, but I'm gonna save. Let me save Scum a little bit. Sorry. I'll present evidence. Sure, yeah. The defense is ready to present evidence. Very well, the defense shall present evidence of a different nature. What does the defense believe? Oh, no. Contradict Miss Grayl's testimony? I don't fucking know.
Take that!
Probably the letter, right? That's the evidence. Now tremble at awe with the power of my reasoning. Oh no. You repeat that last bit. I'm afraid I misheard. Even I have never used such a catch-penny line like that.
Well, I troubled a little. All these shooting stars I can be the shivers.
Mr. Wright, no matter how cold anyone else may be towards you, I'll always stay by on your side.
Presenting that evidence was a big mistake. Trying to show off was an even bigger one. Oh no. One who ought to trouble is you, Sir Blue Knight. Oh, it's not that. It didn't go well.
Excuse me, Mr. Wright.
What's up, Luke?
Contradictions can be exposed without the need for evidence.
Oh, so it was the other thing. Give me 1 second.
There's no evidence, supposedly. The defense has no intention of presenting evidence. What? The proof that there is a contradiction cannot be found in the court record.
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Wright?
The professor pointed out to me in the previous witch trial. In this court, an attorney's arsenal isn't limited to the court record.
Oh, I miss you so much, Layden. I miss him so much. Layden, I miss you and your little Lego madness. I forgot how much I missed saying his voice.
Each of the witnesses in this trial has given their own account of what occurred. Therefore, whatever one witness has testified, the other remaining witnesses have listened. Should one witness' testimony differ from another's testimony, then suppose that in itself could also be considered a contradiction, can it not?
I miss you, Layden. I miss you so much. I'm sorry you died.
Juxtaposition contradictory testimonies from different witnesses is the key. Miss Grayl, your testimony contradicts another one that we've heard in this court today. Oh, Lord. No reason to take his life. In the letter of the storyteller, Master Tukia, please say whoever been indebted to him. Wonderful man, he's the one that worked by the slow way. I mean, I've never once broken it. Is it the confidentiality obligation? Probably. I'm assuming.
Objection!
Wait, no, that's a corpse. Wait, what are you doing this?
It's a corpse! It's a corpse! It's a corpse of a man! Oh god. Yeah, okay. So there's Luke, and there's this fella, and there's fucking Layden. Oh my god. What do you mean by that? God damn it. That was too good. I'm gonna move 1 second. Ah. I'm back. Okay. The name of the recipient. There were only a few people who knew the intended recipient of the letter. 4 people to be precise. Only 4 people. First was Sir Belduke, the author of the letter. Then there was Miss Mailer, who delivered it. And of course the storyteller, its recipient, as well as one more person. The one who stole the letter, using the portal spell, and swapped it with the blank sheets of parchment is the witch.
Maybe I did. Maybe I spilled the beans. About the letter, I mean. Maybe I told the butler.
You did what?
Well, because, you see, me and the butler are sort of friends. Just admit that you guys are lesbians. Please. Please. Just admit it. You guys are lesbians. It's okay to be a lesbian, Miss Mailer. You gotta just accept it. And it was about our very dear Sir Belduke. I feel like I've told her all about it after all. See? If I did, that's how she knew. About the recipient, I mean.
Objection!
Oh my god. I understand that you're friends with this Grail and you want to help her out. But I've got a piece of advice, Miss Mailer. You shouldn't lie even for a friend.
Huh?
Remember your testimony. You told us about the courier's duty to keep the details of the letter confidential. And you have also testified that you have never broken that obligation, remember?
Ah.
Objection!
But hold on just a minute. As the victim's butler, G. Grail might have had the chance to catch a glimpse of the envelope.
Objection!
No, she didn't. Well, when Miss Mailer came with the delivery, Sir Belduke was still writing the letter. In fact, he was in the middle of it. At that time, the letter had not been addressed yet. And the next morning, when the body was discovered, that letter was already in the letterbox. Keep in mind that Miss Grail would have had no opportunity to see it then either. Is that so? She went to report the crime without even setting foot in the study. And then Miss Mailer appeared and retrieved the letter. Needless to say, Miss Grail couldn't have learned of the letter's recipient afterwards. Or maybe you have a good explanation, Miss Grail. Very much like to hear one. Can you please tell the court how you found out the recipient's name? Mr. Wright. Yes? Do you remember what I said when I was called to the witness stand? Yes? At the heart of the alchemy lies the pursuit of the rules and logic that govern nature. One of the villains was using the word Kulo as my nickname. What did I do? I don't know what you did. You've demonstrated your power of your own logic. Miss Grail. Are you saying? Yes, I confess. Oh, she's confessing now. Okay. Why are you confessing? Call me ass in Spanish. Damn. Congrats. Congrats, my guy.
The abhorrent witch who used the spell Goldor to swap the contents of the letter, and who took the life of Master Belduke. It was none other than I. Oh, that's fucking okay. That's okay. That's all right. Okay. That was a very sudden. That was a very sudden confession. I was an only child, born to a poor family. I've been a witch since I was very little. When did I become aware of it? I don't remember. Although I was but a young child, I knew that being a witch was a crime. That's why I hid my witch's scepter and wouldn't use magic at all. Aww. Cute! Oh, look at the little family. My father worked as a bricklayer. He toiled every day. We could hardly make ends meet. One winter day, we couldn't afford to pay the rent. We were going to lose the house. My mother was in tears, and my father was sitting with his head down, wordless.
I want money for Mummy and Daddy.
Oh, shit! Oh, no! Oh, that day I suddenly remembered about the witch's scepter that I had hidden.
The Goldor spell. The Goldor spell.
I thought I'd try it just once, casting the spell. But at the time, I had no idea what an irreversible mistake that would be. Even though no one had told me. I knew from the very beginning what magic was able to use. I was able to use. So she knew. Oh my god, she's such a baby! Oh, look at her! Oh my god, she's so cute! My heart. Jean, I love Jean. I love Jean so much. What should I turn into gold? I was thinking about it really hard, the little girl that I was. Something that wouldn't stand out, that could be taken for a work of art. And then I decided. I chose a pretty leaf that had fallen into our garden. But it wasn't the right thing to do after all. I was terribly punished for using magic. Even just the once.
Punish?
What way were you punished? I placed the leaf down in the back garden and cast a spell, but then... Oh no! Margaret suddenly walked in front of me. Oh no, so she killed something unintentionally. Oh no.
Margaret.
My closest childhood friend. Margaret. Right before my eyes, she was turned into gold.
Oh dear me.
I screamed and cried, but I knew I couldn't ask anyone for help. If anyone had seen it, they would have known it was the work of magic. And I knew Margaret wasn't coming back. That's terrible. Then my mother and father's faces flashed before my eyes. Oh, Jean! Oh, this is so sad, Jean! We may have been very poor, but we were always happy together. Had I been captured as a witch, I fear my parents probably wouldn't be safe either. Oh, no. That thought tormented me more than anything. So I made end my own life. Okay. Wee woo. Wee woo, caution warning, wee woo. Jesus. Ooh, here comes the therapy train. Choo-choo-choo! I threw myself into the river near town. It was winter and the water was cold as ice. I couldn't even move. It was painful. My consciousness started drifting away. And then Sir Belduke probably saved her. Right? I think that's what happened. Right? That would make sense. Yeah, he did. The next thing I knew, I was in Master Belduke's residence. He risked his own life jumping into the freezing river to save me. So he wasn't an asshole. Why would she kill him? Why would she kill him? In what fucking world would she kill him? What? I burst into tears and told him everything. I didn't want to go back home. I would only end up causing my parents grief. I don't think for fun, no. Master Belduke listened to me without interrupting, and then he told me this.
You can stay here, but from now on, you must live as a boy.
Oh, so you must live as a boy because this whole fucking place is misogynistic. Okay. Master Belduke met with my parents and explained everything. Okay, so the parents did know. The parents did know. Okay, so I was gonna say. They were very sad. They agreed it would be best if I didn't return home. Oh, Jesus Christ. Poor Miss Guerrero. That must have been so awful for her. Master bought the house for my parents, so they wouldn't have to worry about paying rent anymore. Oh, that's good. Master Belduke slaying. Master Belduke being like MVP. As for Margaret turned into gold, he brought her to his residence. He knew that if anyone saw her, they would report an incident of witchcraft. This Miss Margaret, is she still in that golden stage? So is there just a person who's gold? Yes, she is. That's strange. We've received no reports of anyone by that name having gone missing. Margaret is being kept in the basement under master study. We put the body in the basement. The basement? Correct me if I'm wrong, but this Margaret, is she a... Yes, my dear friend was a goat that we were keeping at our house. Okay, that, I was like, if there's just like a fucking... If there was just like a fucking latent like statue just in the basement and no one questioned it, I would be very strange, weirded out, and strange. That would be so strange. So there's just a goat. Goat statue's a little bit more tame than, I don't know, a fucking person statue. Goat. Till then, Master Belduke had mainly been researching medicine. But since the incident with Margaret, he became known as the alchemist. So that's when he became an alchemist. Oh, yeah, that's Margaret. Okay. I was wondering why the goat was the only thing not covered in dust. That's how I started a new life as Master Belduke's butler. Sir Belduke will sometimes work as a physician, curing the townspeople of their illnesses. As his assistant, you have also shown commitment to helping the townspeople through your work. I forgot about being a witch, and was able to live happily at peace with everyone. I thought it could stay like that forever. But those peaceful days came to an abrupt end. Tell us, what in the world was the cause? Even I am not quite sure what led to this. However, it all started 3 months ago with that lightning strike. Master Belduke and I were on our way back from home carrying specimens for experiments. Our old bell tower appeared in the flames. Everyone who saw it was stupefied. But the expression on Master Belduke's face was unlike anything I'd seen before. I bet you Master Belduke has some sort of trauma with said bell tower. Yeah, that would track. That would track. He sees the bell tower and he's like, fuck. He's like, fuck me, it's a bell tower. What do you mean? His face went pale and twisted in sheer terror. He was shaking violently. Oh no, my guy. Yeah, he absolutely has trauma. It wasn't just astonishment at the unusual phenomenon. Seems as if he was afraid of something more concrete. Perhaps Sir Belduke saw something that others couldn't. Well, how would he see something that others couldn't? Okay. Oh, no, metaphorically, okay. He canceled the experiments for that night and began writing a letter to someone. A letter? I found out about it when I brought him his bottle of tomato juice. Jean! Look at Jean! I love Jean! He was writing feverishly, as if he were possessed. I saw some things. A few words in that letter. Expose everything. Cannot keep this secret any longer. The truth about the witch. Oh, so he was going to expose her. And that's why she killed him. Because he was going to expose her for no fucking reason. Master Belduke was going to confess that I was a witch? Why would he do that? I don't fucking understand that. Everything went black in front of my eyes. I will never forget the feeling that I was overwhelmed me at that moment.
Is that when you decided to commit the crime?
What I did first was accidentally singe a part of the wall in my room. It was an excuse to repaint that section of the wall green.
Then you also painted the wall behind that painting in Sir Belduke's study.
When that fateful night came, I used a syringe to eject a sulfur through the cork into the bottle of tomato juice.
Oh, so he was asleep, and then he was So my guy, Belduke, did a little sippy of the soporific, and he got conked out, and that's why there was no sign of a struggle, because Jean Grail reached her hands through the wall, and then did the little chokey.
So many thoughts were running through my head as I wished Master a good night.
Oh, that fucking sucks. Oh, what is this back view? I've never seen this picture before. Wow, I've never seen that picture before. Back view of Belduke?
I opened the portal behind him. He was right there in front of me, asleep. I reached for the letter in the letterbox, caring not to wake him. But then I happened to notice the name on the envelope. Storyteller.
So he was gonna be like, hey, storyteller, what up? Do you know the person living with me is a witch and also kind of a bitch, but you know, it's fine. So yeah. He was gonna out her. Which, honestly, fucking go off. I think Jean is very much in the right. If being outed as, like, a woman in this society, as well as a witch, is so dangerous, and this guy was about to out her as female to the head of the town, then yeah, committing murder is valid.
When I read that name, the world all around me turned black once more. It's impossible to avoid what is written by the storyteller. It seems as if I could hear the doors to all escape routes shut and close. It was the sound of despair.
I fucking support her.
I would like you to believe me that the thought of taking Master Belduke's life never once occurred to me. I only planned to steal that letter and then disappear. But it didn't happen that way. And as I looked up on Master sleeping there in front of me, at that moment, I felt an evil presence awaken in me. Why did he save my life? And why did he betray me?
Yeah, that's a weird contradiction. I mean, he could just be a bitch. Like, you gotta understand, he could just be a bitch, which is very much possible.
Before I realized what I was doing, my hands were clutching at his neck. He didn't move at all, so I kept clenching on his neck.
Damn, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, what a wank.
That's it. That's the truth about what happened 3 months ago.
There is just one thing I fail to understand.
Yes? You said you wanted to run away once you had stolen the letter. Yet despite that, you continued to live in Sir Belduke's residence, and now here you stand. Why did you not run away? My life had been thrown into disarray due to the absurdity of magic. I had learned all about alchemy living at Master's residence. Alchemy is concerned with the logic that governs the world. I wanted to believe there was truly such a thing. So I stayed in that place, hoping one day to see the rational nature of magic overcome by the power of reason. Magic being overcome by reason. That night, I swapped the letter with blank sheets of parchment and waited for the sun to rise. I resolved to wait for the day where my true identity could be exposed through reason and logic. Master's death remained a mystery for 3 months. The people started to lose interest. And then you appeared, Mr. Wright. On the day you visited the residence, I was listening to your conversation from the other room. As the time finally come for me, my heart was racing with intense anticipation. Then, a few minutes after everyone entered that room, an unbelievable incident took place.
That incident?
A witch appeared in Master's study. So it wasn't her.
What?
I wanted to get a look at that witch, so I created a portal the wall behind the paint. So the witch was there. She fucking was like, peekaboo, and then she did a little like, wow, what's going on here? And she looked into the room. Precisely at that moment. Goldar! Ooh, look at her! Fucking gender non-conforming queen! I love her. The witch used one of those very spells that I can use too. When I heard those words, a single thought fastened through my mind. This was my chance. I could dispose of my witch's scepter. Oh, so she tossed the scepter through the wall, and this is why we have the wrong scepter. That tracks. I knew at the time what kind of witch the Inquisition would be looking for. A witch that can use Familia and Goldor. It occurred to me that I only needed to change one of the magic gems. I had previously found out Familia gem was purple. I realized that if I swapped the Goldor magic gem for my amethyst, I could pin the blame for my crime on that other witch. So you changed one of the gems and threw the witch's scepter into that room. Is that correct? I see. Exactly. That tracks. That tracks. That tracks really hard.
Wait a minute, Jean Grey. This statement of yours is highly problematic.
As so Inquisitor Barnum. Yes, you are right. Can someone explain to me what is this about? I am a witch indeed. A sinful creature that killed the person to whom she owed her life. However, regarding that gentleman standing next to you, Mr. Wright, you may have fallen victim to a witch, but that witch was not me. Ah.
Oh. Wait, what?
Okay, so then who is the witch? Is the witch Mailer?
Order in the court. What in the meaning of this?
Jean Grey admits killing Sir Belduke, but not into turning Sir Leighton into gold.
That is the gist of it, my lord. But lying about it is meaningless.
Lying?
Just being a witch is a crime in itself. And the punishment for that crime is the same regardless of whether she took one person's life or two.
Because she's a fucking good person. I love Jean.
That's why there is no point in lying about it. I'm sure that's what the judge is thinking.
Rachel is still claiming she never laid a finger on the professor. But if there's no point of lying, does she mean she must be telling us the truth?
So in that case, who's responsible for what happened to the professor? If it wasn't her, then who was it?
I don't know. Would it be the Great Witch Bazella? Probably. I don't think it could be. I don't think it's Mailer. I don't think it's Mailer. I don't think it's Amir or Barley.
Mind if I say something?
Take a hit with this. I was like, fuck you.
Does it feel like this is the right moment for you to talk? Yeah, well, this is kind of why I was staying quiet until now. But I either say it now or never. Don't simply fall silent after saying that. It only makes it weigh on my mind more. Whatever did you want to say? Oi, Bluey! Yes? I need to make sure about something. Me head's not what it used to be, you know? Yes? The alchemist butler, lady butler, she slipped sleep medicine into his drink. That's correct. She laced his tomato juice with it. But she strangled the alchemist afterward. Yes, Sir Belduke wasn't conscious from the sleep medicine, so he didn't resist. That explains why we found no sign of struggle at the crime scene. Yeah, about that. I let it slip earlier about what I did at the crime scene, right? Told you that, with a few sips of that juice. And the sleep medicine mixed with in it made you sleep like a log. Yes, we remember. Yeah, well, here's the thing. This is just between us, okay? You see, when I appropriated that juice, the juice bottle was, well, it was still unopened. What? Why was it still? Well, wait. Wait. So why? Okay, so the juice was still unopened, so he didn't drink any of the juice. So what did he drink? Because he had to drink something. It was unopened. My throat was parched, and I wasn't thinking straight. The brand new bottle was just there, waiting for me, with a corkscrew conveniently laid next to it. Could've just let that go to waste. I simply pulled in the cork and got to drinking. What? So, in case you didn't get what I'm getting at, the alchemist didn't have a single drop of the juice with the sleep medicine. Huh. What? Wait, no, wait, so the guy, what? Witness, you went to the trouble of opening a bottle, found at the crime scene just to drink its suspicious contents. Yeah, that's a little stupid, but okay. That's what I've been trying to tell you. I was dying of thirst. That doesn't justify what you've done.
Objection!
The Inquisition shall deal with this witness after the trial. You will find out what it means to be dying of thirst in a more literal meaning. Dear Lord. However, let us not waste any more time with him now. The witch has confessed her crimes. There is no need to investigate Sir Belduke's death any further. You are indeed right, Inquisitor. Her role in so late its incident is not entirely clear. But a person who kills her protector, to whom she owes her very right, can be nothing other than a witch. Court has sufficient grounds to sentence her as such. I don't think we should be sentencing her, because she's based. She's very based. She's very smart and very based. Sir Belduke didn't drink the juice that night. And if that's true, there's one thing here that doesn't add up.
Mr. Wright, I have to say there's something about that that's bothering me. I'm sure there's also a contradiction lurking in that man's testimony. You think so, Luke?
Can I really turn a blind eye after that? No, we're investigating the contradiction, obviously. Why would we not? Mister, you said you opened the tomato juice bottle, but that claim contradicts a certain piece of evidence. Yeah, because there's only the tomato juice bottle on the thing, so what did he drink? What? And, well, there's also the juice coming out from his mouth, so that's something. Fence, I'd like a word with you. Yes, Your Honor? At this point, your client's innocence has already been established. Therefore, whether there is a contradiction in that man's testimony or not should no longer be of any of your concerns. That may be so, Your Honor, even though I'm here to defend the accused. The true duty of any attorney is to uncover the truth behind what happens. My job's not done yet until there's no more contradictions left. Very well. So, Blue Knight, let us hear about this contradiction you have discovered. The bottle was first opened by that guy, meaning Belduke didn't drink any of it. That means there's one piece of evidence that should be very difficult to explain. It's the crime scene sketch, right? I would like to hear about this contradiction too. The defense shall present evidence. Where is the contradiction in the evidence having been the one who opened the tomato juice bottle? Yeah, it's the crime scene sketches. The contradiction can be seen in one of the sketches of the crime scene. One of the sketches? Please take a look at Sir Belduke's mouth. We could see a line of red liquid trickling down his mouth. Yes, well, we have already established that it was the tomato juice. Oh. Yeah, because it's not the tomato juice, and then what is it? Got it, okay. Exactly, Your Honor. Sir Belduke didn't drink any of the tomato juice that night.
Objection!
Which means there was only one other possibility. That red line. As we thought, first of all, blood. Sir Belduke must have tried to fight back the assailant and bit his tongue in doing so. So he's saying it's blood. But there was no fight. Never mind. Fortunately, that would bring us to the problem we encountered earlier. If the victim had put up a fight, then there should have been more traces of a struggle at this crime scene. Yet, no such traces were found. That's what made you assume the witch must have used Familia. Yes, that is so. As I explained before, Master Belduke didn't struggle at all at the time. But when I think about it now, in light of the new information, it was very unnatural. The victim didn't speak that's horrific, yet didn't struggle. But what does that mean? It's not tomato juice, no blood brought about through the struggle with the murderer. Then what else could it be? Is it poison? Did he poison himself? This is suicide. Since it's not tomato juice, we have to assume it's blood after all. Yeah. I think he stole that from the crime scene, because there has to be a reason for having that there. So I'm assuming that... Was this suicide? Did Belduke kill himself? Yeah, right, it's gotta be that. We have ruled out the possibility that the victim bit his tongue while struggling with the attacker.
Indeed.
Then there's gotta be a different reason for the blood being there. He must have suffered internal bleeding that was somehow connected to his death, but could have caused it. Your Honor, if I may ask one question. Question? To who? If I just clarify this one suspicion, I may be able to explain the blood shown in the sketch. That's why I need to question one person in particular. I really want to see what you do if you question Bottom, though. Let me save scum. Bottom, talk to me. Well, I'd like to ask Inquisitor Bottom. What? Me? Do you have any idea who I should question? Why are you asking me? I knew he'd get mad. If it's about the incident, then it would make sense to ask one of the witnesses, do you not think?
They have yelled at you, but at least he answered your question, Mr. Wright. Yeah, Mr. Wright. You know, maybe there's a human heart beating under all that armor after all.
Oh, witness, who should I ask? Okay, let me load that. See. It's definitely a mirror, but besides the point. Mister, can I ask you something? Yeah, don't give me that scary look, Louie. I know nothing. Nothing at all. I've got nothing to tell. It's a English, hard. The miss is innocent as a little lamb, but his confidence is more than a sham. You'd be better off without that bard. You drank the tomato juice that was at the crime scene, right? Don't keep asking me about that over and over again. So what if I did?
So then I have another question for you. Did anything else disappear from the crime scene that day? Okay, he absolutely stole the poison bottle. Okay, got it. Nah, I didn't notice anything.
Objection!
Witness, what have you done this time? It looks like a dog caught making a mess on the carpet. Why are you looking at me like that? I don't know about anything gone missing. I'm innocent. Please believe me. Truth could drown in his swimming eyes. Some tell lies well, other cannot tell lies. Looks like the gut feeling is right. He took something from the crime scene. Something that could directly connect me with that red liquid around Belduke's mouth. Yeah, okay. What if that man seen from the crime scene? A certain item disappeared from the crime scene that day. And at this very moment, it's highly likely that item is right in front of our very eyes. Okay, it's the poison. What? It's here. Isn't that right, mister? Is it? I have no idea. Defender, I order you to show us what this item is. The item that this witness took from the crime scene. Yeah, it's the poison bottle.
Got it!
So this is suicide. Interesting. It's this bottle. So this is all bullshit. The bottle? Miss Burial, I'd like you to clarify something for me. What would that be, Mr. Wright? Sir Belduke was working on creating certain medicines. He had various dangerous substances in his possession as well. How are they stored? Master kept them in a locked medicine cabinet. The bottles were labeled so that it was clear that they were dangerous. They had all been confiscated. As for those labels, did they resemble the label on that guy's bottle? Mister, what are you doing with the product of Master's research? Oh no.
It's not what you think. I didn't have any evil intentions. Or nothing.
The bottle belonged to Master, and it was used to store strong poison. Poison strong enough to kill.
Poison? What?
The red liquid trickling down Sir Belduke's mouth was definitely blood. Now, as for what caused him to bleed like that from the mouth, it was a deadly poison from the bottle this guy stole from the crime scene.
This is outrageous. What?
Okay, so it is, he did kill himself. Somehow, for some reason, and it all just coincided at the same time.
Order, order, order.
So Jean's innocent, basically.
Oh, whoa, whoa! Do you expect me to keep quiet? It's poison! Poison! Am I going to die?
Objection!
Just wait and see. Time will tell.
Yeah, I guess.
I think he would be dead by this point. More importantly, I want you to know why you have that bottle.
Huh? Well, that's, remember how I told you I drank the alchemist's tomato juice?
Indeed, it's not something easy to forget, especially having heard it several times.
Well, that was when I saw it on the floor. The bottle right here. It's totally empty. And I thought, you know, such a fancy looking bottle and all.
Oh, so he did drink it. Yeah, okay.
I'm a bit of a skull fancier. They have this air of danger about them, right?
They certainly do.
So, since it was there, and I was there too, felt like we're kind of meant for each other. I thought this bottle's so classy that I could die for it.
Had any poison been left in the bottle, you would have died instantly. But if it was empty, it was probably harmless.
Oh, hear that? I'm gonna live. Good thing I rinsed it well before use.
Oh god. But if the victim was killed by poison, that raises a new question, of course. Who could have poisoned him? He poisoned himself, dumbass. Considering all the evidence and the testimonies we've heard today, the cancer is so close I could taste it. Sir Belduke was poisoned by himself. It was, of course, Sir Belduke himself.
Sir Belduke himself.
Ah, this is not gonna go well. This is not gonna go well. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Sir Belduke took his poison as his own will. Well, his death was suicide. Oh, not like this.
Objection!
Belduke. That's preposterous. A suicide? Inconceivable.
Objection!
Think about it, Inquisitor. That would explain the most unnatural aspect of his death. The most unnatural aspect? Miss Grayle, when you were strangling Sir Belduke, you put up no fight whatsoever, is that correct? Yeah, that's it. Yes, it is.
Until today, I was convinced that it was due to the sleep medicine.
Yeah, it wasn't the sleep medicine. It was himself. It wasn't, because he didn't take any. Truth is, when you ripped his throat, Sir Belduke... Oh, he was already dead. Oh no. He was already dead. He had poisoned himself. Ugh. Dear Lord. Oh no. Jean! But would the poison have caused you to bleed from the mouth? Personally know of no poison that works instantly to causes such symptoms. Oh. You know? I can't just tell them that happens on TV all the time. Phoenix is like, yeah, it's a trope, Barnum. Barnum's like, what the fuck is a trope? There are certainly plants in this area that contains a highly poisonous substance. In the course of his research, Master Belduke found a way to extract that poison. What am I hearing? Is there really such a dangerous plant in Labyrinthia? The poison is very bitter to taste, so it would be impossible to secretly slip into someone's food or drink. And it would cause eternal damage. It is a very powerful poison. Drinking it would induce a most painful death. Oh, fuck that. Oh no, Belduke! And to think Sir Belduke could. But did Sir Belduke really choose such an agonizing death for himself? It doesn't seem like he suffered that much. I would like to know that too. Miss Grayle. You mean to say Master killed himself after exposing me as a witch? I cannot believe it. He just want to commit suicide. Oh no, Belduke. Indeed, we cannot take such a theory at face value. Belduke, no! Had he committed suicide, I dare say he would have left a suicide note. Well, he did, dumbass. I can't say why Sir Belduke committed suicide, but I think there's a piece of evidence that can confirm his suicide was a possibility. There is a piece of evidence like that. Yeah, it's the letter. For the storyteller, if you have such evidence, you ought to present it to the court immediately. Present the evidence indicating that Sir Belduke's death could have been suicide. It's a blank letter. Okay. That's Sir Belduke's letter. Let's see. It was addressed to the storyteller, wasn't it? This is the last letter written by Sir Belduke. Now, if his death was a suicide, then this letter may well be a suicide note, but it's blank.
Objection!
But it's blank. What do you mean? Oh wait, it's because she's... Oh, did she not read the letter she grabbed from him? Weird. What we have here is nothing more than blank sheets of parchment. Whether or not there was a suicide note is something we can only just speculate about. That's right. But there is one person who knows whether the letter was really a suicide note. You mean the person who swapped its contents? In other words, you, Jean Grayle. Witness, you stole Sir Belduke's letter on the night of the crime. Tell us, what was written in it? Oh, she didn't read it. Oh, I don't know. What? You don't know? Did she burn it? If she burned it... Oh god. I did steal the letter, yes. But I don't know what its contents were. You mean you have not read it? I couldn't bring myself to read it. It seemed that if I did, everything that had happened since Mr. Belduke saved my life would be ruined in an instant. Oh, baby! I've taken it out and held it in my hands many times, but no matter what, I just couldn't. Miss Grayle, can you tell us where that letter is now? Oh, she has it. Oh, we're gonna read it, aren't we? Oh no. I have it here. Oh. You're carrying it around with you. If you were searched up, you would have been done for. That night, having killed Master Belduke, I decided to stay in his residence. I knew my identity would be revealed sooner or later, and I was ready for it. So, until that time, I decided to always keep the letter with me. My lord.
Yes, witness?
If you don't mind, could you please read this in aloud? Oh no. Oh god. Oh no. This is gonna be sad. Now that I'm here in the place of this judgment, I think I'm finally ready to hear what Master wrote. Oh no. Oh no. Oh,
Hold it!
oh no.
Miss Grey Earl,
Oh, it's gonna be voice Stu. Fuck me.
I think you should be the one to read it.
Why? Okay.
Me?
Sir Belduke wrote this letter to the storyteller as he was preparing to die. I think it's only right his last
God.
words should be read by you.
Yes, you're right. I see. I understand. Please allow me to read the letter aloud.
Oh god.
My dear friend, I hope you will be able to forgive me for leaving this world of my own will. I have finally made this decision, having seen that accursed bell tower.
Ah, no, don't do this to me. Ah.
That lightning was a sign that we have angered the gods.
Oh, we angered the gods. I'm so right.
What I have done cannot be forgiven. I can never escape from it.
What have you done, sir?
For the past few days, I have been thinking that it might be best to simply expose everything.
I have a feeling you should have done that. But, you know, it's okay.
This town's secret, the truth about the witch.
What is the truth? I want to know.
Of course, I understand that secrets need to be kept. However, I have grown very tired. I'm afraid I cannot keep the secret any longer.
Shit.
I have only two concerns. The first is my daughter.
Your daughter. Are you talking about Jean?
It pains me to be leaving her alone in this world, although she probably doesn't think of me as her father.
Jean? Question mark.
A daughter?
Yeah.
I was not aware that Sir Belduke had a daughter.
Or are you talking about a different person?
Mr. Belduke seemed to know a lot about this town. This town's secret, and the truth about the witch.
Holy shit.
Truth about the witch. Somehow I don't think he was talking about Miss Grey Earl.
Oh. The second matter, weighing heavily on my mind, is that Jean will be left on her own.
Oh, I love you, Jean. Fuck all the haters. Oh, Jean Grey Earl, my beloved.
Seeing her growing up, so strong and righteous, in defiance of her fate, had given me hope.
That is so sweet.
A
Oh.
short while ago, she brought me my usual, and what will be my last, drink.
Christ.
There are so many things I wanted to tell her, but I could only manage a thank you.
Damn.
She is a very sharp child. Had I said any more, she would have caught on. You could call me a selfish man, but I didn't wish my last memory of her to be a sad one.
Master Belduke. If the fate handed to her by this town has made her life an ordeal until now, I hope from the bottom of my heart that a wonderful story awaits her next.
Oh, he's really based, basically. Belduke is based. Belduke is so based. Jean is based. They said fuck the misogyny in this town, because the misogyny fucking sucks.
I intend to leave my residence to her, and I would like you to look out for her.
Oh.
Alas, it is time for me to put my pen down. My dear friend, what I truly wish to express to you is too complicated for words. I hope one day you will understand, but for now I bid you farewell. The time has come for me to go.
That's so sad. That's so sad. Christ on a bike. Oh my god.
This letter, it wasn't a denunciation of me being a witch.
Master Belduke cared about you until the very end.
That's so
Yes,
sad.
how could I have forgotten?
Oh no.
I'm sure I knew it all along. So why did I? How could I have done that to him?
Oh, fuck me. This is why we think before we murder. Yeah, exactly. I mean, she didn't technically murder him because he was already dead. But, like, who? Miss Grail. Damn, that's really sad. This is why we read the letter before we murder. My lord, what is it in Cousin at bottom? I think it is about time for the guilty verdict. Huh? Guilty? Wait, what are you talking about, sir? What are you talking about? Wait, no, it's not Jean. If you're fucking with me, the Inquisition withdraws the charges against Maya Fey and charges Jean Grail with being a witch. Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you, Barnum! Oh my god, why? Why? Are you literally just gonna kill her? Because she's fucking female? I'm going to punch you in the goddamn cock. I'm mad. I'm so angry. I'm so angry. I'm fucking livid. If you're fucking with me, I'm gonna punch you. I'm gonna punch you, you little dick. I'm looking you right in the eyes, you little bastard, you little shithead. Fuck you. All the evidence corroborates this accusation, and she even admits her guilt. Hence, the Inquisition asks for that the witch be found guilty and punished immediately.
Objection!
Wait, fucking what? Not so fast, Inquisitor Barnum. What do you want now, Sir Blue Knight? Admittedly, Miss Grail did attempt to strangle Sir Belduke, but he had consumed the deadly poison and was already dead at the time. Yeah, he was dead. She didn't do that fucking shit. Therefore, she is not guilty of murder. If anything, she's just guilty for stealing the letter and tampering with the crime scene, but that's not killable. They're not gonna kill someone for that. And one more thing. It also wasn't Miss Grail who turned Professor Layton into gold. There was another witch present at the crime scene, which we still don't know about. The defendant Maya saw her too. To put it simply, Miss Grail didn't kill anyone.
Yeah, she didn't kill anyone. And yet, you still want to burn her?
Maya, do you even know how it feels to be put in this cage? It's like everyone's against you and it's super frightening. I'm not a witch, but I've been thrown into this cage and almost sentenced for something I didn't do. And now you're about to do the same for another person? That's just not right. Barnum's like, yes, I'm about to do that. Is that all you have to say? Huh? The one who's in the wrong is not me, but you, Sir Blue Knight. No, you are in the wrong, my guy, Barnum. Barnum, you are so fucking wrong right now. whether the witch committed a crime or not is completely irrelevant. This is the witch's court. All witches must be punished by fire. Yes, spend more time on learning your nasty brain rot and less time bleaching your hair, yeah. But, that's crazy. Why? Why, Barnum? Visitor Barnum is absolutely right. Being a witch is a crime. You understand that, don't you, Miss Grey Earl? Yes. Very well, then. The court is ready to issue the final verdict. Maya Fey is found innocent, and in her place, Jean Grey Earl is found guilty of being a witch and shall be cast in the fire. This is only just being like, Jean Grey Earl is found guilty for her existence.
No! You can't!
Yeah, so fucking fair. Same, Maya.
Hold it!
Oh, dear lord.
Please, hold the verdict!
We're holding the verdict, Isabella? I choose to believe Barnum bleaches both head and eyebrow hair, but he's too stupid to know that you go past orange. No, so true. Yeah, he would do that. He would do that. He's pretty stupid and pathetic.
Espella?
What is it now, Espella Cantabella?
Dumbass. Fucking hate you.
There is nothing else we can do. This is the course of things, and you should
No, there is something you could do. You could just fucking say that it's not goddamn Jean Grey Earl. Instead of chucking someone in the fire who has nothing fucking guilty against him. He's a natural brunette. He is. He would be.
Indeed. All witches shall be cast into the flames.
God. Yeah, look at him. He would be a brunette. He would be a brunette. I can agree with that.
That is the law of this town. A law that was written by your very own father.
Oh, fuck you.
And furthermore, a law that has always been obeyed in the town of Labyrinthia.
Yeah, but the law's a fucking misogynistic law. And this fucking storyteller has too much goddamn power to, like, have it be changed by anyone else. He's too powerful. This is like the epitome of a fucking monarchy, but the person who is ruling the monarchy is a goddamn misogynist and also, like, a terrible human being.
A town like this should never exist in the first place.
Hell yeah, go off, Isabella. You're so based.
What? Such insolence!
That's heresy! She's criticizing the storyteller's story!
Okay, that's Barnum's voice actor, clearly.
Even the storyteller's daughter has no right to criticize the story!
Oh my god, they need to have copium.
Tales in which innocent people are sentenced to death by fire. I shall make sure this is the last one.
Wait, what are you doing? What are you doing, Espella?
What do you mean, Espella?
Since you're all so keen on the rules created by the storyteller, you should know exactly what I mean.
The storyteller is the DMD DM that keeps putting gross shit in the game, but it's okay because it's historically accurate. Fucking true. Exactly. This is literally the same situation. He fucking puts gross shit like misogyny in the game, and then just, like, everyone fucking accepts it because they've been goddamn brainwashed by this bitch. I want to get up from the table.
The stipulation for ending the witch trials. Once the Great Witch Bezella is burned, the witch trials will end. At present, I am under suspicion. You know very well why that is, don't you?
So you're going...
You don't mean that
You're admitting that you're the Great Witch.
I am guilty.
No, Espella. Espella, checking yourself into the flames to save Jean Grey Earl is, you know, probably not the best way to deal with things. I think the best way is just to punch Barnum in the fucking face, because he deserves to be punched.
I am the Great Witch Bezella.
What?
What?
Now,
Dumbass.
cast me into the flames and let Miss Grayle free.
She's staring at him.
Miss Cantabella.
Grayl's like, bro, you don't have to do this.
This shall be the last of the witch trials. No one else need be burned hereafter.
Espella, just what are you saying? I can't let you do that.
Yeah, fucking obviously.
Please, Mr. Wright,
Yeah.
let me do as I wish.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, but this is a problem concerning the people of Labyrinthia.
okay.
Please don't do it!
Yeah, let's not do this.
There must be another way.
There is many other
Don't
ways.
do this.
You really don't have to do this.
It's all right.
Espella.
Maya, Mr. Wright, and Mr. Layton. I truly appreciate all you have done for me.
My girl Espella would be the person who would sacrifice herself for everyone else. Like, you know she would. She's literally gonna do that. She's like, I'm sacrificing myself for everyone else because I think it's a good idea. And then everyone's like, don't fucking do that. And she's like, I'm gonna do it anyway.
This can't be happening.
And I'm like, Espella, I'm looking at you right now. I love you, Espella, but this is not the best way to do things.
Miss Cantabella, your confession will have very serious, or rather, fatal consequences.
Shut the
for you.
fuck up.
May we assume that you fully understand those consequences and are willing to accept them?
I am Espella Cantabella, the storyteller's daughter. But I also have another name. I am the Great Witch Bezella.
My altar is the Great Witch Bezella. Therefore, we are both the Great Witch Bezella. Therefore, I need to get chucked to the flames. Ma'am, you need therapy.
I have lived hidden in the dark pages of my father's story, deceiving all of you. Many lives have been sacrificed because of me.
Okay. Okay.
But that shall end today.
Court attendants,
What?
seize that woman! She is
Okay.
the Great Witch Bezella.
Oh god, this is gonna go bad. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Time to go into the flames, Espella. Rest in pepperoni, my queen.
Espella.
Ma'am? 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 Whoa, Maya? Maya? Maya, there's a pit of flames under you.
Right. Let's go! Nick, give me a hand!
What the fuck? Get him! Get him!
Jump over there!
But
Do it, Espella. Do it.
Hey!
Girl, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck, girl? What the fuck? What the fuck? Holy shit. Wait, oh no, no. Phoenix, 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 Phoenix. Oh, Maya? Wait, no, 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 no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Maya!
Espella,
What? What?
in here!
Wait, where did you find that? Why the what? Holy shit.
Stop! You got
Oh
to
my
stop!
god. No fucking way. Sinja, you got here at the wrong time. Sinja! Sinja, you got here at the wrong time. Oh, no, not, well, we get to see your name as we're saving. But I was gonna end after that scene. So, yeah, I guess you're getting burned, I suppose. Rana is a brunette that suits soup in the beach past orange, 100%. Do you want to save? Yeah, okay. Oh my god. Okay, that was a very distressing trial. It was very sad. Okay. Okay, so Maya's dead. They killed Maya. That's really unfortunate. So now we have two of our main characters dead, and only two left. Who's gonna get killed next? Oh god. Oh fucking god. Um, oh my god. Okay. Oh no. Anyway. So, did I save? I don't remember if I saved. Sinja save file. Oh no. We're gonna stop there. Because, actually, let's look at the title. What is the title? Please tell me the title. A Taste of Despair. Barnum is not Batman. Barnum wishes he was fucking Batman, but he's too stupid and misogynistic to be Batman. Anyway. Um, he may be. I mean, actually, this is fair. He might be. Um, who should we raid? Fuck me. I don't know. I don't know. I'm still emotionally distraught. Ooh, oh my god. Well, I mean, you haven't seen him in Batman the Same Room. Marcelo Dermis is online. I don't know who that is, but I am dreadfully intrigued, and I would check them out. What are they doing? Please tell me what you're doing. Parasite Eve. Okay. Doing gaming. Cuckoo who? Sounds like a cool pogger guy. Dear real life friend of mine who's been in chat a lot. Oh, that's sweet. Marcelo Dermis. Oh, I see. Sometimes. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. I would be down to clown. I would be down to clown. We could do the sorry, Marcelo Dermis. I can't word. Apologies. Yes, I would be down to raid Marcelo Dermis. I got it right that time. Yes. So, oh god, I'm still emotionally Marcelo Dermis raid. Yeah, let's do it. Marcelo Dermis raid. Let's go. Marcelo Dermis raid for the win. Very pog. Marcel or Mouse. Ah, I see. Marcelo Dermis raid. If you have the emotes, you could do something like this. Yeah, you could do something like that. You could do something like that. Something like that. That might be cool. That might be poggers. Um, you know, that might be cool. We could do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Cool beanarinos. Marcelo Dermis raid. Okay. I will see you guys tomorrow. We're playing more AAI 2. We just started the new case and it's fucking nuts. And yeah. So I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.